And how are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you, Manny? Are you staying cool out there? Are you in Palm Springs or no?
Yes, I'm in Palm Springs, and we're getting very nice now.
Very good,
We're
very
not
good.
getting a little cooler, but
Yeah,
it's not like hell. It's not like Devil's Workshop.
yeah, yeah. Ah, very good.
But a big congrats on Devil's Workshop. I mean, it's
Thank you.
creepy and moody, and will also make you think. And I quite enjoyed it.
Good, thank you. Yeah, yeah. It's definitely more of a psychological horror type film, so I'm glad to hear that it made
Oh,
you think for sure.
you're so welcome. First things first, give me the basics. What got you interested in joining the cast of Devil's Workshop?
Yeah, of course. So I was introduced to the writer director Chris Von Hoffman through a mutual buddy, and he sent me the script and I read it, and then I burned through the script, and it kind of left me with this feeling of like, I want to see how this thing comes together. And then I had phone calls with Chris and we hit it off, and from there it was just like, let's shoot this damn thing like now.
Well, Clayton is a struggling actor and a good one at that.
Yeah.
Was there some part of you that understood his persona, his problems, what he's going through?
Yeah, of course. I mean, in a lot of weird ways, it was meta, like he is a struggling actor. And I think no matter what tier of acting you're at, or there's always, a humbling slash struggle factor to it. So I felt like I knew Clayton in a lot of ways. But I feel like also there was a lot to explore. There was a lot to explore with him in terms of his depth and what he was going through. Yeah.
You know what? It's an allegory of some sort, right? About Hollywood mentors. Do
Yeah.
you agree with me on that?
Yeah, yeah.
Without revealing anything.
yeah. I don't know how to say it without revealing too much, but yeah. I think it's relatable in a lot of ways to a lot of things that are happening here in Hollywood.
Well, here's the thing. How far will you go to research a role? I mean, will you be like Clayton?
Yeah. Yeah. I think you have to be willing to explore the uncomfortableness about what makes a person the way they are. With any roles I've kind of played, there's always been these moments where you're just like, how can a human survive, stand, go through something like this? And I think that's the beauty of it, because there's this tenacity about being a human being and being in weird situations that you only read on the news or something. But yeah, definitely complex.
I love the cast here. Besides the fantastic Timothy Granaderos, we
Hey,
also we also have Emil Hirsch and
yeah,
Rafa Mitchell.
yeah.
How was it working with them?
Amazing. Those two are professionals. I mean, it was weird sitting, in a scene with them. I've watched them on the big screen myself growing up, so it's like, yeah, it was really cool to share scenes with them. They're such professionals and so good at what they do, and they throw, like they throw a lot of weird things at you in the moment that you have to respond to, and then I think that's acting. So yeah, it was fun.
Talking about Timothy now, when I didn't know you were half Filipino, Mr. Timothy.
Yeah.
Hello, kababayan. So,
Yes.
your dad is a Chavacano.
Yeah,
Tell us
yeah.
more about your background.
Yeah, so my dad is Chavacano. He's from Zamboanga. He's been here a long time now. He met my mother. She's from Michigan. So they had me, and I have a brother and sister. And I obviously have a bunch of family back in the Philippines, and then some in New York and all over the place. And it's a very proud part of who I am is being Hapa for sure.
Oh, and I'm sure they're all proud of you as well. Like, oh, look, it's
I hope.
Timothy.
I hope for sure. It's cool though. I mean, as more recently, I've met so many Filipinos in the industry. So
Yeah,
many, and it's been
and
super.
they're all fantastic.
They're all fantastic. They're all very quiet and shy, and they keep to themselves. They hate karaoke. They don't like eating. Yeah.
Like, never smiles, never laughs, doesn't love life.
Yeah, of course.
So your dad gave you Filipino food growing up till now?
Yeah, of course. I mean the staples, adobo, pancit. My aunt,
Yeah.
my family in New York, my aunt Edna is like, she was the one who always had lumpia all the time. Like, so yeah, I got my fix out in New York. But yeah, I got to learn how to make. I'm a vegan now, so I want
Oh,
to learn how to make Filipino dishes in a vegan style. So I think that'll be fun to explore.
A Filipino vegan. Good luck on that.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a paradox for sure.
Ever been to the Philippines real quick, Mr. Timothy?
I have, yeah. I want to go again. I went back in college. Got to meet all my family. It was an amazing experience. Beautiful people, beautiful culture. So I want to go back for sure. Yeah.
Quickly going back to Devil's Workshop. It's a dark film. Did
Mhm.
you ever see yourself or saw yourself like, I mean, I'm going dark in here, how am I gonna get out? Did you ever feel that way?
I have a pretty good grip of reality, so not necessarily, but you definitely entertain some pretty dark thoughts that most people probably don't. So it was fun in that sense, but I don't think there's a moment where you're like, I'm losing myself in the craft. You know, it's like it's just I'm able to turn it off and on pretty easily, I think.
That's great. Now, Devil's Workshop will be out in theaters and digital on September 30th. What do you hope for viewers to get after watching the film?
I hope they I I hope like I just was. I hope they're at a loss for words, really, and I hope it provokes some thought and emotion. And I also hope they're like, that was spooky and messed up. Let's roll into October and celebrate spooky season.
That's right. A big congrats on Devil's Workshop again, Mr. Timothy.
Thank
And good
you.
luck on everything. Good luck on being vegan.
Salamat, Manny.
And maraming salamat.
Salamat. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye for now. Good
Bye
luck.
bye.